Hey, what's up, everybody? It is Kellen here from Start Your Systems, and welcome to another MX vs. ATV Reflex video, where today we're going to be taking a look at Prison Yard SX by MX Rider 34, that bike and gear that I am putting on right now. You can just go ahead and go down to the description and download that if you want. I already mentioned these people's names about 3 videos ago. So, moving on, this track is crazy long. It is about 2 minutes worth of Supercross, 2.5 minutes worth of Supercross each lap, so that's why I'm only doing 5 laps on it. Normally I would do 10 laps per Supercross track. But yeah, MX Rider 34 coming out of the woodwork and throwing up a banger of a Supercross track. Huge rhythm sections and pretty fun track indeed. So I'll talk you through the track a little bit, but this is where it just comes in on the start. And for the first lap, I'm going to swing down the right side of this split lane, which I've been trying to nail a quad, but I'm not going to get it this lap. So I'll go 3 again. Damn it. If you go to the left side, you just hit a whoop section and then 5 into that corner, but I will show that a little bit later on. Pretty crazy. He's got some huge whoop sections. Like, this is apparently a whoop section. I'm making it look really bad, but I think that's supposed to be a whoop section, and it is a biggin. Got some on-offs, and then if you turn around here, you will come out and triple. And I was able to quad into that corner a few times over the table, but not able to the last like 3 laps I tried it. That was a mistake. Just hooked a right off the takeoff. I don't know what was going on there. I did get most of these lines down pretty pat before I decided to do the video, so I felt like I was going to go into this just fine, but nope, apparently I'm just going to start riding like good old normal Kellen who sucks at Reflex. So it happens when you dedicate so much time into playing one motocross game, you pick up the other one and immediately suck at it. Alright, we're gonna get a little bit more of these lines down now. So we're not even, I mean, we're about halfway done with the track. But like I said, it's a long one. If he would have just ended it like right over this triple and then gone back down the start straight or something like that, that would have been just fine, honestly, because it's already a pretty long track, but it just keeps going and going and going. This track is the Energizer Bunny of tracks. And I would have thought that this was a finish line right here because it's a double, but I find out later that the finish has actually got a finish line structure on it, so makes a little bit more sense. Ay. Now this jump is going to be a bitch to clear because you got to jump over the start line. Okay, we still made it. We good. Through the hoopties, swing it out here. A lot of whoop sections on this track. I think there's 5 whoop sections. Try to count them next lap. A lot of these jump over the track things too, and the first lap that I hit that particular jump right there that I just crashed on, I just went straight on and ended up on this part of the track right here. So I landed a flat and I was hella confused about where I was going. There's not really any way to solve that though, unless you just build the track to go the direction the jump faces each time, but I don't really mind that because as soon as I figured out what it was cool that that jump was incorporated. So this time I'm going to try to go down the left side of the whoops. Look at how big this whoop section is, just ginormous bumps, and then he's trying to get you to 5 all the way into the corner, but my inability to play this game always comes to the forefront when it comes to big jumps. So we went through one whoop section down the left side of that. Here's the second whoop section. Again, I don't know if you can call those whoops because they're so big. They're more like rollers, but they're just so pointy that I hesitate to want to call them rollers. Oh yeah. So let's see if I can get this quad out. Nope, just a little bit short. Oh, how's that a crash? Come on, guy, what are we doing? So this section you want to triple in and give it a little triple again and triple onto the table, question mark. And then if you could get that on off a little bit cleaner, you're able to quad out. Alright, and then from here you can just launch off this wall into this section, and then triple here, and triple into the corner. So smooth, it's like I know what I'm doing. It's like he knows what he's doing with himself. And the first lap doesn't count too, so technically this is gonna be a 6-lap video. Oh, almost into the tough blocks over there, and OJ in the triple. Fortunately, I'm pretty good at knowing which direction the reflex stick is gonna make me jerk it. But as soon as I get a little bit out of my norm by OJing something or whatever, immediately the suck mode comes on. I'll go inside up here just to be different, but I don't really like this inside too much. It's really bumpy, kind of hard to get into. Obviously, it's supposed to be like that so that it evens out the outside a little bit. But I just like the railability of the outside line in that corner. Alright, yep, there we go. Just take out all the tough blocks on the way. And not be able to clear that jump. I just go this way. So you can go outside after that big jump and then do this smaller jump from the outside, but the jump's so tiny that it's kind of useless to go all the way out there if you can avoid it. So bring it down to the line. And 2:45, so, or 2:46 for that matter. Told you these lap times are long. This is not a short track. And this is one big ass prison yard. Alright, let's go for this quad. Nope. Tell you what, if I was in jail, for whatever reason, I don't know what for, usually a pretty law-abiding citizen, but if I was, and I had a supercross track in the back of the jail cell, well, that would just be tip-top-a-roos. And look at how much space there is in this lot out here. Let's go for a quad. Little short, oh well. Let's scrub this guy down, and go for the quad out here. Little short again, but oh, why? Why is that a crash? Come on. Urgh. Triple in. Triple again. Come up short on it. Double. Jump out of here. And tire tap the on-offs. Why not? So to be able to triple off of this wall thing, you have to get that triple in pretty good. There we go. Let's see if I can bust a quad in here. Nope. Almost. Little short though. Okay. Let's see if we can improve on that 246 in any way, shape, or form. That would just be, well, that would be neat. So anybody watching this video right now, could you please explain to me how I'm supposed to hit whoops in this game? Because I've just gone back and forth with different concepts of how to do it. Never have actually been that good at hitting whoops in this game. Always just kind of try to get on the rear wheel and just get on top of it in some shape or form. I feel like there used to be a way, but I could be wrong. It might have been in like Untamed or something that you hit the stunt modifier and then you would just blitz the whoops like they weren't even there. But I'm pretty sure that was from a different game. I thought it was Reflex, but probably wrong about that. Either way, I'm not that good at whoops. Like, oh, look, finally get the whoop section good, which means that I can clear this double, as long as I don't screw it up. But here's the outside line for all of you people wondering what it looks like. I just made it look so much faster, didn't I? Should take that line every lap. That's what they'll tell me. Oh! Blowing out that corner. Bop, 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 bop-a-rin. Bop, 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 bop-a-wee. Pretty similar lap time though, only 5 seconds slower for what it's worth. So I went for the quad last lap. Now I'll go down the whoop section again. See if I can't nail this big old 5. Oh! Wow, I actually got it. What the hell? I'm getting faster. Who would have thought? Bop, bop, brop. Ah, I missed 2 strokes. I should play Ride a 2-stroke in one of these videos at some point. Remember there's a track that Jeremy did a little while back for one of our reviews on this channel that it required you, I believe, the track to ride a 125. And I forget what track that was, but I mean, it wasn't like you actually had to ride a 125, but it said it's the most fun to ride it on a 125, so he did it for the video. Don't remember what track that was, but it'd be cool to see another track like that, where get a chance to ride, bust out the old 125. There's probably another one out there. I'm just not too knowledgeable on the community. Brop. Just like in Sim, though, I always relate things back to Sim, don't I? I feel like when it comes to whoops in this game, the good thing to do is just jump to like the third or fourth whoop and try to hit it as square as you can on the top, so that you just kind of glide through the rest from there. But as with everything in Reflex, I'm just not knowledgeable enough to know if that's the right way to do it or not. It's a shame. I feel like at one point I was pretty good at this game, particularly when I used to play it on console all the time. And I'd get online and play with my buddies and stuff like that and be pretty fast, and then somewhere in between learning how to play Sim and not playing this game all the time and all that stuff has just made it so I'm pretty much not good at this game anymore. Jeremy is good at this game, though. I miss watching Jeremy play this game because he actually made it look fun. But he's still no alien in this game. There's certainly aliens in this game. Getting to know a little bit more about the community recently, I've seen some videos from people that it's unreal what they're able to do in this game. I say the same shit about Sim, though, so it is what it is. Oh, coming up short. Ooh. Well, I improved. 3 seconds better, 2:43. Just fuck this line all to hell entering, so I'm not going to even quad in. Awesome. Because I did the big 5 out, I'm going to treat the last lap like I haven't yet got the rhythm section clean, so I'm going to try the quad section once again. I don't really know what to do after it. I think you go quad double maybe, or I don't even know. And then it looks like he built this entire map just on top of some water. Like placed the water at a certain level, and then every rut that goes below that level gets into the water. Kind of unique. I like those on-offs, those are fun. I'm gonna try to get this rhythm section clean for once. Get that triple on here, triple down, and quad out. Look at that. Got it. Bingo. But I am super enjoying this track. Like it's really good. I like how it's built. I like how the jumps pitch you and the rhythm sections flow really well once you get used to them. And for some reason, I always have enjoyed really long Supercross tracks where it gets to the point where it's almost so long you have to really jog your brain to remember what each section looks like before you hit it. Makes it unique to play, instead of just the same basic 50-second Supercross lap times every lap. Then you actually have to kind of think about what section's coming up and how you're going to attack it and all that. I still don't think that this track is necessarily long enough for that to be the case, but it's plenty long that, you know, each section that you hit brings you kind of a different attitude or flair with it. It's fun. I'm enjoying it. I would enjoy playing it with other people, that's for sure. I'm gonna come up short on that. I'm not too up to date on how exactly terrain deformation works in this game. I understand the whole, once it gets a little bit lower, that you're not actually hitting a particular rut, but you're just getting a grippier part of the surface. But I don't know if when these people build tracks, if there's like some way, shape, or form that you can tell it to deform deeper. But I feel like some parts of this track, it doesn't deform at all. Like that corner, for example, not a whole lot of deformation going on. But then like some of the rhythm sections, there's really, really deep ruts in there. And I just improved my lap time once again. So final lap, I will try to get this quad down. Fucking, oh, I'm gonna go backwards. Don't reset me. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna OJ the quad in. Ah. Just gonna have triple. Can't even triple again. I'm so poo-poo at this game. Wonder if you can triple onto this tabletop. Never tried it, but you can get close, which means that the people that are good at this game will get it. But I don't know if, like, so in certain sections, is it like you place a certain type of dirt, like texture down or something, and then it automatically determines how deep the deformation will go in that one spot? Or I just, how does it work? I guess anybody that is a knowledgeable enough Reflex person out there that can give me a clue, that'd be mighty fine of you. Definitely, I do not claim to be the most knowledgeable person at Reflex whatsoever, so anything I can learn, I try to learn when I can. Oh man, his laps are a little bit long though. Get a little wary after about 5 laps. It's fun to just kind of listen to the bike work though. A lot different sounds than in Sim. A lot different sounds than in MX bikes too, for that matter. Whoa, almost nailed a quad in out of nowhere. Can I triple out of here? Nice. See, like, land in the same hole every lap there, and it's so deep now that the water's coming through. This would be fun to see with multiple people on the track, how gnarly it gets and what lines everybody takes to kind of set ruts up and whatnot. Because as you can see, I'm pretty much taking the exact same line every lap now. Which seems like a fast line. It's not like I'm doing it just because it's there. It seems like the lines that I was taking at the beginning to form these lines are pretty good anyways, so. But be keen to watch someone really good play this track and see how it is different and whatnot. But anyway, that's going to be the end of the video here as we come down to the finish line. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like it and hit us up with any comments, questions, or concerns you have. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and download the track in the description below if you want to play it. But for Kellen Brower here on Start Your Systems, I guess we'll see you guys in the next video.